Hello and welcome to the English Intermediate level. We'll be moving on to the Intermediate level, so please make sure you've watched and understand all the beginner lessons before proceeding. In this lesson, we'll be exploring possession. So what is possession? Possession is when an object, or someone or something, is owned by a person. For example, this man owns this house. So how can we write this? Well, we can write this by following a simple rule. Person plus apostrophe s plus thing. And this is an apostrophe. This here. And we write it like a comma, like that. Okay, so let's have a look at see what the apostrophe is and how to use it. Well, the apostrophe is used as a punctuation mark, okay? A punctuation mark, such as a full stop, comma, speech marks, exclamation mark, question mark, and of course, apostrophe. So, let's take a look at the rule again. Person plus apostrophe s plus thing. So, for example, for the person, let's write a name. So the name could be John. Okay? Then we put apostrophe s with John. Then we need a thing. So let's say John's phone. So we have the person plus apostrophe s and the thing, which is the phone. So John's phone. We use this form to express possession or relationship when talking about people. So for example, we can do it in two different ways. We can just say simply, John has a dog. Or, that is John's dog. So John has a dog, or that is John's dog. See here, we have the apostrophe s. We have some other ways of showing possession as well. So we can do it in the third person, the leg of the chair. So the leg of the chair. So this is the thing, and this is the person. The leg of the sheep. The thing and the person. We don't need an apostrophe s here because it's in the third person. So let's have a look at the spelling. There are some rules we need to follow. So with any grammatical rules, spelling can become difficult. Here are some rules to help you remember. So if we use a singular noun, such as brother, here, brother, we just do apostrophe s. So my brother. Brother is the person, plus apostrophe s, and the car is the thing. What if we have a plural noun? So two or more of something. For example, parents. Parents. Well, because a plural normally has an s on the end, all we need to do is put the apostrophe at the end. So like this, okay? So if we've got an s, you just put the apostrophe there. You don't need to do s apostrophe s. You don't need to do that. Okay? No need to do two s's. singular ending in S or similar sound. So, for example here, you have it ending in S, but because it's singular, this is the name, boss. So you can put an apostrophe S, or just bosses. So you can put an apostrophe at the end. You choose, it doesn't make a difference. Alice has an S sound at the end, but it has an E, so you just put an apostrophe S. And if you have an S sound with an apostrophe S, you get a Z sound. So listen to me, okay? Bosses, bosses, Alice's, Alice's. So boss is the person, office is the thing. Bosses, Alice is the person, the book is the thing that she possesses. So Alice's book. Here we have the phonetics. Bosses, Alice's. So sometimes we have a plural not ending in S. So for example, children doesn't end in S. So children is the plural. We just put an apostrophe S. Children being the thing, the person, sorry. So children being the person, room being the thing, children's room. So take a look at those. Make sure you understand them. Sometimes the person may be a phrase, and it might have a title or be referred to as someone else. Or it might be that the person is two persons. So let's see what happens if these are the case. So that is the man next door's wife. So this whole part here is the person. We refer to the person as the man next door. And the man next door has a wife. So this is the thing. So the person plus apostrophe S plus thing. So the person, the man next door, apostrophe S, wife. So the man next door's wife. What happens if we're talking about two people? We talk about two people as a collective one, okay? So think of it as one person. One person. So Paul and Mary is the person. Dog is the thing that they own. Ooh. Plus apostrophe S plus thing. So we have the person, Paul and Mary, plus apostrophe S, plus dog, the thing. So Paul and Mary's dog. Some people might have a title, such as Henry VIII. Again, Henry VIII is the person. We refer to Henry VIII as one person. He had 6 wives. So these are the things or thing plus apostrophe S plus thing. So again, very simple. Henry VIII's 6 wives. So we have, that is the man next door's wife, Paul and Mary's dog, Henry VIII's 6 wives. Here are some things to watch out for, though. So, Paul and Mary's dog. Paul and Mary have a dog. His name is Toby. So this is as one person, okay? Person. And this is one thing. So This is basically saying Paul and Mary have a dog. They both have a dog. And his name is Toby. So here is Toby. So Paul and Mary have a dog. His name is Toby. Paul and Mary's dog is Toby. It gets a bit different if we're talking about two dogs. So we've got plural there. So we have plural of something. This can mean Paul and Mary's dogs. So these, Toby and Dodo, these are Paul and Mary's dogs. However, Paul has a dog called Toby, and Mary has a dog called Dodo. So they both are Paul and Mary's dogs. However, they're owned by different people. So watch out, okay? Sometimes the person can be a long phrase or a sentence. So we normally use the construction with of, if it's a long phrase or a sentence. So, for example here, that's the house of the man who was talking to you at the party. We're still referring all this as the person. It's just very long. So that's the house of the man who was talking to you at the party. Still one person. A Saxon genitive can also be the person of another Saxon genitive. For example, this is Monica's son's toy. So we're talking about a person's so Monica is the person here. And she has a thing, which is the sun. And then the son has a thing, which is the toy. So Monica's son's toy. So this is Monica's son's toy, the toy of Monica's son. So we have a double possession there. Monica owns the son owns the toy. We've got to watch out for the article sometimes. So we only use the article if the person has an article themselves. For example, the boss. The boss. If the person has an article, we always use the article when we're talking about possession. So that's the boss's car. That's the boss's car. That's Peter. That's Peter's car. This one doesn't have an article. So we don't say that's the Peter's car. We can't say that. Only when there's an article. So, let's recap. Okay? So we have the person plus apostrophe S plus the thing. So let's choose a person, okay? Let's choose James. James has a cat. So the cat is the thing. So we need to put the apostrophe S but James already ends in an S. So we can do it two ways. We can do James's, or we can do James's cat. Either is fine. So let's talk about the dog. The dog is the person. The thing, let's say toy, okay? The dog, toy. We have an article, so we make sure we use the article. And the dog's toy. The dog's toy. Okay, one more example. Let's do a long sentence, okay? So the person, the man I met last week. The man I met last week is the person. What's the thing? Let's say car, okay? The man I met last week is the person. We need to put the apostrophe S. We put it because this is the person. We put it on the end. Apostrophe S. The man I met last week's car. That's everything for possession. Thank you very much.